Hey y'all, it's your girl Chi back with another video. I've not made a video in 2 weeks, but it's okay. We about to get straight to it. As y'all can see by the title, your looks is your moneymaker, okay? A lot of times when you are trying to go from that independent to that dependent lifestyle, your looks will play a huge role. And a lot of y'all might be thinking, oh, but I don't look the best. I don't look the best. Even if you, okay, let me be real. We all know when we see something or we see ourselves, you know where you stand on the scale. You know, some people lie, but some people know the truth and they know the number they is on the scale. Feel it looks. You know your number. I always say all the time, from a 2 to a 10, it don't matter how you look. It's about how you take care of yourself, y'all. I remember growing up, it was women that were older, and I used to look up to them just for how they put themselves together. They wasn't even the best looking. So imagine if girls are impressed or to compliment you, it's easier to impress men. Men are way easier to impress than what y'all think. And y'all might be thinking, okay, but if I am this, there's no point in putting it in work. No, you need to always put in work to look put together. That's how you get and keep people. If I was single right now, I would go back to the not even go back to the drawing board. I would stay what I'm doing now, which is waking up, getting dressed, taking care of my body, working out, going to the gym. That would be my main focus. Like, if you're dependent on a man, your main focus should be taking care of yourself. Okay, it's like a job at this point. You want to stay in your best condition possible. Even if, like I was saying, you a 2, you want to look the best you can look for a 2. To be honest, I think every woman should be able to get spoiled and taken care of by a man. I don't think it's just a 10 who should get that. I think every woman should get that. I also think every woman should put an effort into how they look and how they want others to see them. If you don't put effort into yourself, why would somebody even respect you? When you take care of yourself, that shows respect for yourself. You want other people to respect you, so respect yourself, okay? So, for example, if y'all are overweight, you should lose weight. If you know you gain about 10 pounds and you know if you keep eating the way you eating, you gonna gain another 5. It's time to put down your cookie, your pizza, your Pop Tarts. It's time to put down all of the snacks, the bad snack. You do not want to keep going down that path because it will be a hard one to get out of. So if you got like a little 5-10 pounds you gotta lose, even if you gotta maintain to get your stuff right, stop what you doing, stop in your tracks. You don't want to lose yourself. And a lot of y'all people who y'all are dating, because people like in a healthy relationship, people love you regardless. I do think that's true, but just because somebody will love you regardless doesn't mean you should make them suffer. Okay, say if you a girl and you know your guy having a rough patch financially, just because I will still love you through a rough patch doesn't mean it's time to stop looking for jobs, okay? So that's the same thing. Just because they will love you as being big don't mean you should still go down that path to becoming it. I don't think people be being realistic, okay? But yeah, so if you know you overweight, it's time to lose weight. If you know when you leave the house you just throw on a t-shirt, you don't do no kind of makeup, and anytime you get in the shower you don't shave, you don't exfoliate, you don't take care of your skin, you know you don't do none of these things, it's time to add that into your routine. We see a million videos all on YouTube, Instagram, all of that, saying all these hygiene hacks. I'll scroll through them and don't use them. You need to take care of yourself. You need to stay in the gym. You need to take care of your skin. And you need to invest in some decent makeup. I'm a firm believer of teenagers wearing makeup. If you didn't start, or if y'all got kids and they teenagers, y'all need to start y'all children learning makeup young. Them are your years where you're supposed to practice with makeup. Your years when you do look a little rough because you haven't mastered the art. By the time you're grown, you should know how to do some kind of makeup where you don't look like a clown. A lot of y'all start wearing makeup when y'all grown, it be looking rough. And then there's something called makeup blindness. Really go up to people that you know, trust, I'm not gonna make fun of you, and ask them how your makeup look, because you need an honest answer, okay? So you can reevaluate. Don't assume because you follow a video on YouTube or wherever that your makeup look just like what you watched, because 9 times out of 10 that's not the case, and you might be looking rough. What I will tell y'all, less is more. If you just starting out as a grown woman, less is more, because if you do less makeup and you don't know what you're doing, it won't look as bad as if you just pile it all on. You have to work your way up into learning. But that's why I strongly suggest and just wish people will start doing makeup when they're in their teens. So when they're grown, you will know how your makeup look. Your makeup will literally look perfect now. You won't have that rough patch. Because I remember when I was a teenager and I was doing makeup, I was looking rough, okay? So I think everybody should learn when they're younger. So if y'all got kids and y'all like, I forbid makeup for me, you need to take that little rule off. Even if they gotta practice at home and don't wear it out in public, or if you a teen yourself, like practice at home. Cause you gonna need that when you older, like for real. But yeah, you need to do your makeup. You need to take care of your skin. If y'all don't know hygiene, you know, a lot of people are not taught that. I've been hearing. Y'all can look at videos I post. It's hella videos all on YouTube. You need to learn products. You need to learn how to use them so you can have nice, glowy skin and health. Okay. You need to work out. I work out about 4 to 5 times a week. Sometimes only 3, but I make sure to at least get 3 times in a week. And I won't say everybody should do one workout, but to me, weights are superior. You need to find some way, shape, or form to move your body. But yeah, your looks are everything. If y'all want to know what I do to maintain my look and what I do to stay in shape and me to post some more hygiene videos, I will. Let me know down below. Hopefully y'all do, because I'll be trying to engage with y'all. I think I'm gonna leave this video at that because I didn't want this video to be too long. But yeah, please like, comment, and subscribe, y'all. Stay pretty, stay blessed, stay kind, stay a little bit ratchet just in case stuff get ugly. I am. Bye.